Hey Baraka, what's going on? Gonna do some late night stuff. Got something to show you guys. Not gonna be such a chicken galaxy gaming. What's going on? This may offend some people in this stream, but I want to show you guys the daily foolishness. Gonna be playing. Gonna have a conversation about this. Let's have a conversation. Let's go over to our. Whoa, not that. Okay, good. So we're set. Wife's getting some sleep. 8. Did a couple of things and yeah. But we're not really ready. So I'll be getting to the Discord. Let me give this guy. I would have a guest on the show. Oh man. Is there I'm streaming.
And as it's what?
I'm streaming right now and there's gonna be a very significant topic at hand. And yeah. Don't know if you guys want to join me. It has to deal with League of Legends and sponsorship, and it's something I want to show. I'm upset that Jagan is not on because he would be key to this topic. Something we spoke about earlier when Jagan was on during the African stream.
DM him.
Let me see. Hopefully he's on. He's just lurking. Did you guys see Jagan earlier by any chance?
He was talking to Sahil.
I'll be right back then. Hold on. Everybody else at the YouTube, just hang in there. Chicken, what's up? M Gamer, Richard, what's going on? Twizzly, Blue, what's up? Yeah, no, no. Right. You're going when you see this, you're gonna be like, oh, damn. All right, TriForce. You know something? I can't even say. I can't even sit here and say, you're overreacting. Nope. Jig is not available. Jig is not available. He probably was at work and he just messaged Sahil.
Yeah, no, he was. Yeah, he just messaged me. He wasn't available.
Okay. Okay.
What, you still need somebody to crop something for you?
No. I'm streaming right now already.
No, discussion, man.
It's a discussion.
Okay.
Something you wouldn't know of.
No, it's in fact Sahil has a lot to talk about. Oh yeah, Sahil has a lot to show. So Sahil, I would like you to to look on the stream.
I can't until after midnight because I have a online test I'm going to be doing in 15 minutes. I'm studying for it right now.
Okay, so that by the time you're done, you said after midnight, so in about an hour I'll talk with you regarding this. In the meantime, let me just.
What is it about that I'm about to get myself into?
I'd rather wait till when you get back here. I have a guest who's about to donate to the Wakanda cause, and I'm about to call him right now. In fact, I'm calling him right now. So let me take care of our guest first. When the time comes, you will see. When you get back in an hour, we'll talk. It's just this topic. What I saw literally it's not angering me, but okay, let me look in this. Richard says, oh, there you go. Okay, I see you, Richard. All right. So let me call Richard on the stream right now. But we'll talk about this later, Sal. We'll talk about this later.
Okay.
For everybody else in this stream,
What?
yeah, it's it's why it's literally
Hey,
why.
TriForce, what's going on, man?
What's going on, Richard? So yes,
Got it.
I called you in here on the stream because I want you to see something. In fact,
Okay.
I think I should. No, I'm not even going to full screen it because I don't want it to be an issue. So I
Right.
see you're watching the stream. Cyber is here, so I'm going to play this right now. Let me turn off this Elgato. Bam, right? And I want you to watch this promo. It's on the upper top screen, right?
Okay.
So you see it, correct? In fact, let me see if I can go to. Let me go to full standard. Let me turn off the Elgato here and see if I can get a bigger version of it. One moment. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, we could do it here. All right, so let's watch it here. So Nike signs its first pro gamer. It signs its first pro gamer, right?
Right.
You know something? Let me just play this. I'll comment after this. Give me a second. All right, let's go. Here we go. Nike signs his first gamer. Just do it. I'm not even gonna write. I don't want to play no music. His name is Jin Zaro, also known as Uzi. Right? The Pro League of Legends player will collaborate with LeBron James
Okay.
on a new T-shirt design. Dribble, and refers to the drama surrounding LeBron James, right?
Mm-hmm.
When a Fox News reporter said he should shut up and dribble, which we all know who that was. Carry refers to
again?
carry refers to a gaming term, which means the strongest person on the team carries people in their
Right.
game, right? So so Uzi, his name is Carry. What do you think of the collaboration?
Well, I mean, I think the collaboration initially, I guess it's intended to, I don't know. I mean, it's really marketing. You know, it doesn't really accurately identify who play games and what they stand for and what they need. Like, you know, you have a lot of different computer part manufacturers, a lot of, you know, accessory manufacturers who sponsor players and actually give more of something to actually care about gaming community. In my point of view, I think this is really more of a marketing ploy to get the fan base involved, if that makes sense.
It does make sense, but this is stuff like this is the reason why I want to do the campaign for Africa,
Right.
because in my opinion, I don't even think LeBron James even knows that there are gamers of African descent that even play at the level of in which everyone considers to be modern or well, high level professional esports.
Right.
A
Right.
lot of these basketball players and football players and uh, athletes, the black ones, they're coming into an industry, and I don't think they even know that their own ethnic group plays in the scene. I don't think they know at all. I
Oh,
think
no way. Otherwise, a lot of those players would have invested in esports a lot sooner. Like for example, I mean, you could name a list: LeBron James from Akron, Ohio, Kevin Durant from Washington D.C. A lot of these guys, like Carmelo Anthony from Brooklyn, New York. Like you could name a list of guys who came from areas where, you know, as a kid from Brooklyn myself, if I had, back when I was a kid, if I had like Patrick Ewing or something like that sponsoring an arcade, it would have been a pretty big deal. You get what I mean?
Yeah, and I think this is what I'm talking about, an infrastructure, right? It has nothing to do with LeBron James being a sellout. So a lot of people like will say that, and that's it. The infrastructure, what they have in place, locks us out. So our own people can help us are not even aware of what's going on, and by the time they become aware, it's too late after that. It's way too late after that. They won't.
It's true. It's
They
true.
will never know that there's a constituent of people, fans that follow them. We've been trying to I tried to contact Puff Daddy. I tried to contact, what's this guy's name? Jay-Z. We tried to
Hmm.
contact LeBron James. We spoke to James Worthy. I tried to contact Scottie Pippen. We cannot. We can't get our footing in at all. But other ethnic groups, Asian and Caucasian, seems to be able to just contact um, rappers and athletes, all that identify with our culture and ethnic group, but we can't contact them. Dudes can contact
It's
Drake.
true.
Dudes can contact Shaquille O'Neal. Dudes can contact Rick Fox. Dudes can contact LeBron James. Dudes can contact all of these guys, rappers, actors, black actors, black athletes, everyone, but we can't. And that's so frustrating.
Very frustrating.
And
Very, very frustrating.
and this the reason why I brought you on is because this is the reason why I want to go to Africa. I'm trying to contact. Okay, so Akon went back to Africa, right? Akon is
Right.
encouraging um Af- people of African descent in America to come back home and work
And
and help
invest.
and invest and help build up Africa, right? In
Yeah.
Africa as a continent, there's only one place in Africa that has a solid a commercial or what I would call a industry esports infrastructure, and that's South
Right.
Africa.
Right.
Wow, that's a surprise. Every other place in Africa, their esports infrastructure is community based and it's very small. So Ghana, which is hosting this event called the Gamer Fest, is inviting me to come over and to help them, like inform them on what I've learned here in the West, so to help them build a better esports infrastructure, not just for Ghana, but for all of Africa as a whole.
Right.
Okay, so I want to go there because I want to be able to help the next generation to be able to see, to build something for the descendants, an inheritance. And what frustrates me is that our own leaders or icons, superstars, whatever you want to call them, celebrities, athletes, we can never get in touch with them. But every other ethnic group has access to them. And this is what keeps us as a people as the losing team. This is
It's
the
true.
main reason people go, "No, but try, come on, man, TriForce." That's not it. Okay, Empire Arcadia, #1 winning video game team in the world, certified by Guinness. We've won 21 world championships, 13 evolutions. We've played in World Cyber Games. We've played in Evo. We've played in MLG. We've played in them all. We've played overseas, underseas, around the corner, behind the block, in Mars, back on Jupiter, back all of this. The 9-time Guinness World Record holder. We have two of the members in the Hall of Fame, one of them including the CEO. But we can't contact a single celebrity, a single black celebrity in the entire world. And I've been at this since 2011. It is 2018. We can't reach one person. We went on Akon's page, right? He had made a
Right.
post. So I said, okay, guys, listen, I'm going to make a post to try to get Akon's attention. I need everyone to like it. So at that time, the post only had like 40 something messages. But my message had 139 likes. Everyone else's message in that Akon post that he put up had like 4, 5, 6, 7. So that means my post is at the top. That was 3 months ago.
Right.
No answer from Akon. And I'm sometimes wondering, who is watching Akon? Who is managing his social media?
Oh, definitely. I was just gonna say, Akon himself isn't watching
No,
that.
we
He's
we
got,
don't. This much we know, and this is what. So it brings up a question. Gatekeepers, people who say they will watch out for Akon's best interests, but anything that looks like it threatens their personal interests in their relation with Akon gets blocked, or Akon is never informed. There's this lady, right? Um,
Mhm.
she wrote an article. Why aren't there enough black people in esports or even being recognized in esports? She wrote it. She wrote an article on it on Undisputed ESPN. Put it on Twitter. Jagan replies to her and says, "There is an actual all-black team. Well, we're not all black because we're actually mixed, but the majority of us is black, right? This, that,
Right.
that, that, this, that. If you want to get your they're like, if you want to get your point of view from an all black team, you can contact this person." That was like 2.5 months ago. Lady
Right.
never replied. She replied one time and said, "I'll look into it." Never followed up. And it's like, I really think that, like, people are like, African people in the West aren't really serious about change or reform or anything that helps push us up. They don't mind talking about it. It brings attention to them, clicks, hits, views, and helps their social media. But they're willing to address it, but they're not willing to solve it. And I don't understand. Like, I understand carries or whatever, but what does that have anything to do? What does shut up and dribble have anything to do with AD carry from League of Legends? Nothing. That is a Africans in America plight. Why isn't LeBron doing that with people of African descent that plays in video games, esports? There's Myth from Team Solo Mid. There are other black players out there. I don't understand. Here's a question: if there's a Chinese plight in, if there's a if the Chinese have something going on in their culture, do you think they will ever get anyone Chinese? No, that is not Chinese to represent that.
Absolutely not.
Not even in a collaboration.
Absolutely not. Like I said earlier, I didn't even, maybe I'm living under a rock or something, but up until I saw the video a minute ago, and I think I saw a couple of articles scrolling around through Facebook here and there. I didn't even know who the heck this kid was. I don't really pay much attention to League of Legends on the competitive level, but I will tell you that I support your campaign very much, because by establishing a rapport at this crucial moment in esports on the African continent, bringing that experience with you, having that ability to then travel back to the States. I mean, we still have lots of players of African descent, lots of players who aren't of African descent that embrace the concept of a united African diaspora. By doing that, you're beginning the foundation of bridging the gap, not only helping Africa with their infrastructure, but strengthening ours.
Exactly.
Because you see, there are a lot of players. I mean, I started way young, 10, 11 years old, going to this arcade in New York City. And it got to a point where I had more fun going in and watching these competitions. I mean, who's got next? Watching these competitions, as a spectator. The reason why the NBA, MLB, NFL make so much money and they can pay their players so well is not because of the athletes themselves. It's because of the fans who come and watch the games and buy the favorite jerseys, and
Exactly.
and the athlete will wear a particular color, like LeBron James, for example. Every time he wears a certain colorway of his own sneakers, you can't even find them in stores anymore. You know what I mean? And in Africa right now, I was reading an interesting article on the New York Times. Africa to other countries on that side of the world, on that side of the Atlantic, is becoming what China
Is
was as far as the economy to us after World War II and things like that. So
Chi-
now is the time.
China said in a Forbes article in 2014, the last great empire that will rule the world is Africa. And they asked them why. And you know what they said? You have to go back to the motherland. All the last resources in the world is there. Which is why China, within the last 15 years, have been going, building, doing business and building infrastructure with Africa to the point where people think that China is trying to economically colonize Africa. Literally. When you really look at it, it's kind of, that's literally what they're doing. They understand the end game. But then this brings a question to me. How can everyone see our worth except us? Why can't we see our worth?
Well, I mean, without going too much into the whole history, you know, with respect to the Atlantic slave trade and everything that happened there, we've been so scattered and divided. You know, a lot of us don't really know our history. A lot of us don't seem to realize that outside of the African continent, most of us are all sub-Saharan Africa. You know, my parents are from the Caribbean, and you know, following the history on both sides of my parents, sub-Saharan Africa. I did one of those DNA tests, 98% sub-Saharan African. You know what I mean? I mean, I spent a couple of years in the Caribbean, in Trinidad, and their esports scene when I left is something that always leaves a very bitter taste in my mouth, because it's like, wow, if anyone was ever able to go down there and establish an actual infrastructure, tournaments, competitions, sold out stadiums, sold out arenas, so that way, you know, fans of esports who maybe not as competitive as others can come and enjoy and embrace this culture altogether. You know, that in itself is another gateway to help strengthen the infrastructure in Africa. Because believe it or not, a lot of folks outside of the States, especially in the Caribbean islands and whatnot, tend to pay a lot of attention to the sporting events that take place in Africa. You're talking about like football, like soccer, rugby, cricket, things like that. So I mean, you know, what needs to happen, it's going to happen with your trip, is that it has to begin now. It has to happen now. You get what I mean? And that's why I'm totally back your cause. I mean, dude, TriForce, I'm telling you, man. You might not remember this, dude, but, like, imagine me, just one person, okay, saw you on MTV, okay, and I was on, I think, the Franklin Avenue stop, okay, and saw you on the platform. I was like, oh shit, it's TriForce. What the fuck? Well, pardon my French. Walked up to you, shook your hand. Hey man, dude, you're doing a great job out there. Random. I'm just one person. When you go over there and you make that connection, you yourself have to make yourself the LeBron James of this industry. Maybe not for, you know, athleticism and things like that, but your records, the records that Empire Arcadia in the Guinness Book of World Records, that in itself, okay, is what's got to be the next step.
That's as I said in the video, I'm done with what I'm competing in is to get my ethnic team to win. Me personally, I'm done. I don't need to play anymore. I have enough records. I am not going to do what Michael Jordan did. I'm not going to overdo it. You got to know when to bow out. And, and it's time for me to bow out. What I need to focus on is inspiring and empowering my people. The persona of TriForce, the 9-time Guinness World Record holder and all that stuff, that is supposed to be for the next generation on some Vegeta and Kaba shit. It's not for I don't want my people to look and be like, oh, he's the greatest of our kind. No, I want them to look at that and be inspired to be greater than even I was. That's the whole point.
It's the vision. It's the vision, dude. Exactly.
And I know God knows if I make it to Africa and I can give that message, even if I die on the way back in a plane crash.
God, come on.
Well, yeah, I hate planes. I really do.
Come on. Yeah. You tell me.
But, you know, if I can drop the message off, outside of me having a child, one part of my personal goals in my life is complete. Because that's I just need to drop the message must reach Africa. It's on some Paul Revere shit just for African people. The
Yeah.
message has to get back to Africa, and that's why people ask me, so TriForce, why don't you go and find sponsorship? My man, we've been trying to. This shit is crazy, b. It's nuts how we cannot find sponsors to help me with this. But sponsors will give. This part is the crazy part. The shit sponsors will do for other organizations and teams that are absolutely, and I'm gonna call it out for what it is, worthless. Straight worthless. No value. No market share. Nothing. Absolute trash. Worthless. But they do it anyway. And it just vexes me. It really does. Like me seeing that with LeBron James, I was supposed to stream earlier. When I saw that with the LeBron James, I became so tight. I actually just got semi-depressed and I didn't want to stream. It was just making me say, you know, sorry for us, you should just stream about this topic. Get some. I need to vent by talking to somebody about this. I'll probably feel better, and that's why I asked you to come on, because this just makes me upset. Every
Absolutely.
other ethnic group, every other nationality in the world goes to America, um, get their bread game up. I'm like, dude's baking game is all like ridiculous, except for us. We come to America and we do everything. We send nothing back home. Nothing goes home. The Chinese send everything back home. The Japanese send everything back home. The Koreans send everything back home. The Germans send everything back home. The Jews, shit, they don't send nothing back home because they pretty much run the country. They own the shit.
Mhm.
So it's already here. But even that is still sent back to Netanyahu. What do black people do?
They do dumb shit like this. So I don't know if you've heard of Vision Venture Partners.
Vision Venture Partners. No, never heard
Vision
of them.
Venture Partners. Okay, so they're a private equity firm. All right.
Already don't
I
like
think
them.
one of the a former Rick Fox, NBA champion 3 times.
Of course.
All right.
Oh, Rick
Bell
Fox's
CEO.
company.
Right.
Okay, yeah. So
They got Kevin. They got KD. All right. Shareholders for the St. Louis Cardinals and Odell Beckham Jr. All right. $38 million they raised to invest into this company that's starting their own esports team organization. All right. And $38 million,
I
38
don't
million bucks.
I don't even need
Why?
38 million. That first of all,
You
that's
know what I
so
mean?
much money for what?
For what exactly? These guys are now becoming aware of the amount of clout that esports has in the world. So again, to reiterate a point I made earlier, dude, the time is now. As an independent individual who has the support and who has the vision, especially for the next generation, probably the best generation of gamers that may have ever lived, because they'll have access to everything, all of the videos, all of the tech, everything. The time is now.
This is what I'm going through. I've been raising money for the last 3 days. We raised about $600
Right.
out of it, and so we're actually virtually there. We just gotta pull through. I gotta get my visa. Once I get my visa, I've already talked to. I have a meeting with the guys tomorrow in Africa because they're gonna give me the update. And then there's something major I'm doing here in Jamaica with a huge telecommunication company. But I had to go. Oh man, we had to. How can I say this? We had to. I don't want to say con. Con is not the word. When we had to use a front man, a face man who's white, just to get
Mhm.
our own people in here in Jamaica to understand the industry of esports. And it's sad when we can't do it on our own. And this is what I don't like. If in 10 more years from now, if Africa does not build its own global infrastructure, forget about esports, just period. We're literally will be economic slaves to the world. The world will own us. the world will own the greatest resource on planet Earth. Black people will literally just be a working class, will be working class slaves, and every other ethnic group will live off of us. Literally. Damn sure they do it here in Jamaica. Man, you don't even want to know.
Oh man.
Don't even want to know.
Oh man, I can imagine. Hey, in Jamaica, do they still have like traditional arcades?
There's one arcade left called Buzzers. That's it.
Okay.
That's the last arcade left in Jamaica, which I did
Mm.
a video on it, but due to it's a bunch of stuff, I never got a chance to kind of finish it up.
Right,
But
right.
this makes me like this really makes me mad. I'm trying to get the community to help me find the support needed.
Right, right.
But we got haters out there that's like, my question, how can I get, because I actually want to go to the fighting game community and ask them for support. Because if anything, this helps them more than any other group there is in the world in esports. Because a lot of us is in the fighting game community. But how can I go? How can I do this? If oh man, if I did not have the negative reputation I have in fighting game community, this would have already been on what's the name of this thing here? Event hubs. But because you know how that goes,
Yeah.
I can't get no platform, no support, no YouTubers, nothing, nobody. And it's not like it's a negative cause; it's a good cause, but no help.
It's a good cause, but with all respect to members of the fighting game community that are on the stream,
Hmm.
the fighting game community does have a lot of bitter people.
Yeah.
They don't like to see others rise to the occasion
Hmm.
and uplift the community as a whole. It's really a free for all when it's convenient.
Oh,
So
definitely. I'm
I
well.
would not expect a lot of support from the fighting game community. I mean, I know you're well. I mean, you could probably tell me a thing or two, but the fighting game community itself is so compartmentalized that I'm not surprised that there's not a lot of support from them.
1 second,
But
someone donated. Thank you, Inks. I appreciate the donation. Wakanda forever. I gotta do a. There's this I gotta put this. I gotta have a friend make a change or something. But yeah, you're right. The fighting game community is divided. It only wants to unify when when it's convenient, and it's always temporary. The unification is never like, it's not a real unification. It's just because nobody wants to get hit. This is frustrating. This is frustrating, man. So but I wanna like, cause I'm going hard for this campaign. This next 30 days is perhaps going to be the hardest campaign I've ever done, perhaps
right.
since the Hall of Fame campaign that we did when
Hmm.
we took the literally a large majority of the team to the International Video Game Hall of Fame. How So I sent you the video. You saw the video. The GoFundMe is actually over. I tried to update the GoFundMe, but I couldn't. I actually couldn't update the GoFundMe. So it still takes money because I haven't withdrawn anything out. I'm going to wait until the campaign is officially done on this
Right.
end, which is I set it towards the end of the month before I pull out. And then I want to make a big celebration, like, because I want to buy the tickets on
Right.
stream, right? And like
Gotcha.
make it like a historical thing when I actually buy the tickets on stream and whatnot. So but what I try to do is I try to get everyone to make the donation on stream so that they can see that their donations go live since their GoFundMe is off. So that's why I told you hold on your donations, don't make the donations yet, because I want you to be able to make the donation on the stream. Do you have, wait, first of all, do you have PayPal?
Um, yeah, I actually do.
Oh, okay. So then you can make the donation on the stream. So
Absolutely.
if you look in the description, you're going to see something that says Streamlabs PayPal. Click that link, because when you make the donation, you can write a little note, and then it'll appear on the stream, and then it'll go into the ticker, and it'll be registered, and everyone can see your contribution. because
Gotcha.
I
Hold on
want.
a second. Streamlabs.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I actually have, while I'm getting this set up,
Hmm.
I actually have a young guy here, my nephew actually, who's actually very interested in possibly becoming a player for Empire Arcadia. Yeah,
Oh,
it's my nephew and nepotism and all that, but we recently went to the Wizard World Comic Con. This is over the summer. Went to the
okay.
Wizard World Comic Con out here in Philly. I'm from New York City, but I live out in the Philly area now. So we went to that. We actually worked there
Uh-huh.
for the 2 days, and he participated in a Smash Brothers tournament and won the whole thing.
Oh, wow.
And I said to him, I was like, the kids are freaking, I mean, I got him on the Smash back in the Melee days, and now the kid, I can't hold a candle to this kid.
Oh,
So I'm gonna put him in touch with you, and
okay.
maybe I think as a new member, he can help spread awareness, spread the cause. I think there's another EMP player that's based out in Philly. Am I right?
Well, I don't know if Julian is still EMP, but there is Rogue Yoshi. Yes, Rogue
Gotcha.
Yoshi's
So
out. Hmm.
I'll try to make sure he gets in touch with you, and he'll let you know that I recommended that you guys meet, and maybe he can probably set up a stream or something so you can know the kid's serious, because the dude's nasty at Smash. I mean, anything else he's terrible. Like I whoop his ass in Street Fighter, so that let you know right there. But
Well, if it was, remember, this is the age of Smash. Smash Ultimate drops next month,
yep.
so it's and we're looking for new talent. We're building something called the Third Dynasty. So like
Mhm.
everyone you see in EMP now, this is the old guard that's trying to prepare for the next generation.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, put him in touch with me. Have him hit me up on my Facebook or send me
Mhm.
in my Facebook message. Send me a link to his Facebook page. I'll hit him. Is he over 18?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Dude is
Okay.
21.
Oh, perfect. Okay, as long as he's over age, we
Dude's
definitely.
21. He's got a freaking state ID and a passport. Dude can go anywhere.
Okay, so let me ask you one more other question. Um, where is well, that's a stupid question. It's actually irrelevant. But
What's the question?
I wanted to know. Was he? What is he? He's your nephew, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's my nephew.
Okay, and your
It's my
family,
nephew. Yeah.
your family's did they come from the Caribbeans and to America, or they're generations in? Um,
He's a first generation American like me. His parents are from the islands,
okay.
as mine were, but he was born here in the States, so it was one of those things.
Oh, I see the donation, $20 donation. Thank you, Richard.
Yep. Oh, more to come, buddy.
I really appreciate it. And
Hey,
but
no problem, dude.
if you have other friends, because this is the everyone was like, how you gonna raise the money, TriForce? I keep trying to tell people, it's not about someone coming in and saying, here's 10 grand, here's $100, here's $500, here's $1,000, or whatever it is. What it's really about is getting the greatest help I can ever get is people. There's a word for this. When is it endorsement? When you spread it word of mouth, but people are vouching for it. A lot of people don't want to donate to GoFundMe or causes because there's a lot of con artists out there and whatnot. So people go, I don't really know him. It looks like a good cause, but a lot of people have this mentality. It's too good to be true. Nah, I don't want to take a risk. But when people who know the person is doing it and they go, I'm like, yo, listen, this is my man's 50 grand and everything. I known him from like the beginning. This man is trying to do something, blah, blah, blah. I'm helping him out. I threw some ducats at him. Yo, help a brother out. Here's a link. Send the brother some love. They gonna do it. Then they tell their friend to do it. Then they tell their friend to do it. And the African proverb as many hands make light work. We don't, to be very honest with you, EMP has survived 17 years with no major support from nobody. It's really the
Got you.
people from the gaming scene that keeps the team alive. And that's it's the people. Literally, Empire Arcade is like The Rock. We're the people's champion. We're literally the people's team. So that's why I just go to the people for the support, because I can't get the support from anywhere else. And to be honest with you, I don't want that support from anywhere else. But the reason why I asked is because he's not first generation American. Because Africans have been on this side of the planet 20,000 friggin' years ago, or however amount of years you want to you call it, since humans born. When this place when Gaia turned, we've been here.
I say that in the sense that, you know, his parents weren't U.S. citizens, and he's like the first generation who's actual citizen. But I know what you mean.
Then he's just outright African. Like, people ask me, TriForce, are you Jamaican? I go, no, I'm African. When I got inducted into the International Video Game Hall of Fame, I said, I am first and foremost an African, born in Jamaica, raised in the United States. I let people know. So you're Jamaican? No, I'm African. Which part of Africa you from? The whole continent. Wakanda forever. Fuck out of here. Don't try to. No one asks someone who's Chinese, which part of China you from?
What part of China you
they
from?
Just go,
which
you
province?
Chinese. Exactly. They just let you Chinese. You asking me what part of Africa I'm from? Beat it. These people, yo, oh my God. These people try to be beating us in the head with this foolishness, B. So it's one of those. Oops, I'm talking too loud. It's just one of those things. It's just that thing with LeBron James made me angry, because it's something that we've been trying to reach out to LeBron James' camp for almost a year and a half now, and to see somebody else got to him, like, just frustrated me, especially when it has nothing to do with them. That just made me mad, and I really feel like there's people out there like cock blocking the cause, B. But like you said, I touched down on the Wakanda. It is a wrap. This shit is over, B. And people go, but TriForce, I hope you don't forget us. What? Yo, my man, when I touch down in Wakanda, B, I'm not working with corporate. I am not. We work with the people. Real talk. But TriForce, you could get from... Nope. Nope. Nothing good comes out when you work with corporations. Corporations' only point is to have a controlling interest. Period. They don't care about your cause. They don't care about the goal. They don't care about the fight. Controlling interest, so that the only thing that matters to them is that profit margin. So Empire Arcade is going to stay a poor company, but we're going to make our people rich. Yo, man, this shit is going to be a... This is not a game, B. This is not a game.
Yeah, I know it's not a game, man.
This is not a game, man. But I definitely want to well, obviously, if he plays, so he won the what? He won the, like, this, was it Melee or?
It was. Hold on. Let me ask him. Give me a sec. Hey, Chris. That tournament at Comic-Con that you won, was it Melee or Brawl? Oh, it was Smash 4, actually.
Smash 4, I feel like that's perfect, because that's the type of players we're looking for, because Melee is done. Smash Ultimate's going to end Melee. Well, Melee's been done. It's really,
I mean, you know, it's a preference thing, really, you know?
Yeah. But no, when I mean, like, it's not going to have that leading charge like how it usually had. So, but when Smash Ultimate comes out, people who play Smash 4 will be more ready to embrace Ultimate than those who play Melee, because Ultimate is more like 4. It's a quicker version of 4, so we need players who have that thing. So yeah, send me his Facebook page. Let me hit him up. We have a division that runs Smash Brothers for us called Deadly Alliance. I'm gonna put him in touch with Wes, and like I said, we trying to get that third dynasty rolling, B.
Definitely, I got you. I'm gonna have him reach out to you now.
All right, cool. And then I can hit him up and whatnot, because we gotta. It's Smash, B. It's all for Smash. So if he out there, if he can take a tournament and stuff like that, and he can start practicing with legends like Wes and stuff like that, he has a prominent future. And he young too.
The dude's young. He's got no chains, and he's got big ass wings. The dude could go anywhere, dude. Like, I was personally beside myself He had dudes in frustration out here in Philly, dude. Like, the only thing I regret, I didn't stream it or take a video, but I was completely blown away. The kids got tech all the way from Melee, dude. Like, the kids got skills.
That's
So,
dangerous. That is
I'm telling
dangerous.
you, dude. I'm telling you, dude. Like, it was like freaking Christmas. I want to say Christmas '03 when we got Smash Brothers Melee. And we literally grinded that game for months at a time to the point where by the time he was 8, the kid was kicking my ass. I was like, "Oh no, we got a problem here."
Well, and
So,
so he's been playing Smash since he was 8.
yeah, since he was about 8.
Prodigy.
Since he was about 8. How old were you when you first started playing Smash? He can't even remember because it's been his whole life.
That mean,
It's been his
damn.
whole life.
If he's been playing, that's that Mewtwo King shit. Like that is tech going way back. And if he can cross over like that, that makes him dangerous.
I'm telling you, man.
That
Telling you, ain't no
makes him.
gas behind that statement. You know, everyone likes to say, "Oh yeah, my kid is the best." Nah, the dude, he's my nephew. I could care less. Like, but the dude's got tech.
Well, he won a tournament, so that
Yeah,
shows
no,
something.
that definitely shows something. I mean, Wizard World in Philly, tons of people there, and we was the staff too, so they didn't even expect much out of us. The dude sat there and banged it out. You know what I mean? And there was another little competition going on the second day, and even then, dude was just like, "Nah, I ain't playing him.
Oh wow.
I'm good. Here's my controller. I'm good."
All right, then we definitely need to get him up because there's man. I wanted to one of the things that I'll definitely be doing is that when I go to Africa, I want to I'm gonna be scouting. I want to get our first motherland player, a player from the motherland that represents the team back on the home soil. Man, this shit is about to get medieval, B. It is about
I'm
to
telling
get
you,
medieval.
it's
Not
got to get
playing no more.
medieval, bro.
I gotta get medieval because these people are not playing no games, and
Hmm.
they trying to like. I don't like the fact that they're trying to lock us out. People will be thinking I'm bugging and I'm making shit up, and I'm like, no, they are trying to lock us out. Are you kidding me? I'm like,
Hmm.
come on. There are 2 tournament organizers in the entire fighting game community, right? That are black, and they've been around as just as old as evil. And guess who's getting the most hatred? The black ones. Yes. Big E and Shin Blanca getting the mad hate, but then Lap Cheese Canada Cup tournament flops. No one talks negative about it. Like it's just crazy. It's just crazy, and there will always be this negative connotation when it comes to us in anything that we do. People do not want us to expand or expand. The only type of black people they ever want to expand and extend is the ones that they do business with that are rich. That's it. Because those people, those black people, or when you really think about it, is they're already a part of them. Their
Hmm.
skin is black, but they don't do anything of interest for their people. That's why when Obama became president, everyone's like crying, and I'm like, y'all don't understand. The world is in turmoil. Bush done screwed up the world. America needs someone who can silver tongue the world back to America's side. That's the only reason why they put Obama in. The man still went and bombed his brother Gaddafi and murdered him to try to get Libya's oil and all types. I'm like he's just a puppet, just a
It's
puppet, and
true,
that's
man.
some political shit right there. And I'm like, Obama's cool and all. Don't get me wrong, but like if he's not for the people, he's not for the people. He never has been. His job, that's not his job. Had he tried to be for the people, Obama be dead. Let him try to do that. Yo, I'm going to try to help my black people. There were people in the White House calling him the N-word. Soldiers that would not shake his hand. All types of shit. Like, it's crazy. And you're like, what? The amount of shit I seen, I'm like, yo, how are they disrespecting the president of the United States like that? Because at the end of the day, like Jay-Z said, still a nigga.
Hmm.
At the
Yep.
end of the day, they still see us that way. Don't
I'm
matter.
not black. I'm OJ.
Exactly. Like, I'm not black. I'm Obama. Okay, that shit don't mean nothing. At the end of the
That don't
day,
mean nothing, man.
doesn't mean anything.
And not to kind of, because we can end up in a deep rabbit hole of politics here. It's because of Obama we got Donald Trump, dude. It's straight up 100% because of that dude.
Well, to be honest with you, I'm gonna say this. First of all, I don't vote, right? I prefer Trump than Hillary. Hillary would have started World War III. Putin even said it. Hillary would have started World War III. He said she gets into office, we're going to World War III. This chick was talking about if I become president, we will show Russia the full might of the U. Whoa! Slow the fuck down, B. Who you talking to? That's ex-KGB. Watch your neck. That bitch was trying to murk us all. Now, Trump ain't no better. Trump is going to create a civil war, but I'll take the civil war over a world war any day. World war, there is no coming back. There are no survivors. We all die. In a civil war, America is overdue for a civil war anyway. We need to get shit popping. A lot too many soy boys in America, so we need to get back in the street and start scrapping for our rights. Because we still on privilege level right now. Black people don't have no rights. We have privileges. We need to upgrade. So, but like, it's a good thing she didn't win. Trust me. You think Benghazi was bad? Man, you think Gaddafi was bad? This bitch was on some I'm gonna go see Russia. Now I'm not saying America needs to be scared of Russia. There's nothing to be scared of. What I'm saying America needs to be scared of is world annihilation. Because if you think Russia is pussy, I don't think anyone in their life believes that. I don't think anyone in their life believed that. If you said, yo, listen, we're going to put all the world leaders in a ring and whoever wins rules the world.
Right.
I'm sorry, I'm voting for Putin. Like, I'm not. They're like, no offense. Well, not all world leaders, because there's probably somebody in Africa that bust Putin's ass. But like, of all the world's superpowers, anybody with the nuke gets into the zone. Nah, Putin's gonna manhandle dudes. Dudes gonna get their shit rocked.
It's true. It's true, man.
So
It's
they can't be talking reckless to Putin like that, B. And Putin has a lot of restraint, B. Dudes from Israel bombed his people, killed 20 of his soldiers and shit like that, and that's a lot of restraint for him not to be on some like what and clap Israel back, because it ain't nothing for Putin to clap Israel and wipe them off the face of the earth. That's nothing, B. That's Scooby snacks. Putin do that overnight. That's Nathan's. So, but it's the same thing like when Turkey shot down his planes. What did he do? Erdogan, get your Arab ass in here. We need to talk. And they talk behind closed doors and nobody know what they talk about. Next thing you know, Erdogan's friends with Putin. That's that Kremlin shit. What the fuck did Putin tell Erdogan? Erdogan blew up, shot down 2 of his planes. Putin lost 2 of his planes. Got into a meeting with Putin. Next thing you know, Erdogan's working with Putin. What did this nigga tell? What did this nigga Putin tell Erdogan? That nigga must have said, I'm gonna warn you one time. You're gonna work with me and get rid of ISIS. What's the alternative? You don't want to know the alternative. Okay, let's get this ISIS problem figured out. Let's get this shit sorted out.
Yeah. But yeah, man, thank you for having me on the stream. I got some work to get to.
Yeah, let me let you go.
Definitely got to do this again. Definitely, man. I mean, dude, you're an inspiration. I support the cause 1,000,000%, man.
Well, I really appreciate that. I need more guys on the squad like that. So just to give you our schedule, we do our Wakanda streams every day during the daytime, sometime in the mid-afternoon. So anywhere between 12 and 3, and it's a 3-hour session. If you go to the Empire KDA YouTube page, you'll see it. You'll see that it's you'll see it's like a I'll send you a link so you can see what the old ones look like. And if you
Yeah,
subscribe to
yeah,
our YouTube page, then every time I do it, you'll get the notification. You can jump on or check it out, or check out any of our back stuff or whatever.
yeah, yeah.
But
Absolutely. I'm already subscribed, but yeah, definitely send me whatever you got, man.
all right, please share that GoFundMe link on your wall and let your friends know, man. The
You got
power
it.
is in the network. All right, thank you,
You got
Richard.
it, dude.
We'll talk
Anytime,
later.
man. Thank you.
No
Yes,
problem.
sir.
Did you send me your
Bye bye.
Did you send me your nephew's thing?
Oh, he's gonna be reaching out to you now.
Okay, cool. All right then. All right,
All right.
talk to you later. Bye bye.
Yep. Later. Bye.
All right, guys. Whoa, holy smokes. Wait. Reading. One of my people from Africa has hit me up. Give me a second, guys. I gotta read this. They're going to turn this world more misery, and then it's also important to let you know that we elected the event if my friend like a one difference of don't tell you it's for Africa. They are just too so I think keep my fingers crossed on that. If there's anything I can do to support you, please let me know.
Hey, TriForce, why are you the only one in here?
Huh? Oh, I'm streaming.
Oh,
And I'm not the only one in here. Oh, Jagan's back, but he's muted. Damn.
everyone muted themselves.
Yeah. Atifa is soy boy central. Nah, my boy, I will handle all of them. Josh Nico, what's going on? Keyblade, what's up? Actually, Toronto was up in flames to Lapchi. No one in the eastern side of Canada wants him back there. Can't trust a con artist who dips to China right after. He's not welcome. What?
Lapchi has been.
He dipped to China?
I don't know about all that. But
Cody's
all I know is
Cody's saying he dipped to China.
When you say dip to China, what do you mean?
All right, so I said that. Okay, so let me give you the full context. I said it's funny how when a black tournament organizers, some of the oldest that's been in the scene, don't have a good showing at a tournament in terms of like how the tournament is run. Like everyone goes up in arms, but a guy like Lapchi can have the very same problem, and no one says a single thing about it. So then Cody says, actually, Toronto was up in flames to Lapchi. No one in the eastern side of Canada wants him back there. Can't trust a con artist who dips to China right after. He's not welcome in Toronto. Now I don't know if that's true. I'm because Cody had his peoples there at the tournament. So I'm just going reading what he's saying. So I'm asking, does anyone know if this is true?
But I want to understand, like, him going to China, why is that dipping? Was he supposed to just wait in Canada for something in particular?
No. Well, I don't know. Well, I don't know. Like, it could be he probably had something set for China after the tournament.
Yeah,
so I understand what you're saying.
Or even if he wanted to visit, is he supposed to like sit? Yo, he dipped to fucking work. He's not sitting in his house waiting for me to come there. By the way, what's your address?
The context is we all saw that he left to China right after Canada Cup. He mentioned to many to go to Cambodia as well. No, it's true. I wouldn't lie about that. All right, okay. So let me ask Cody something. All right, Cody. Here's the thing, because we have to make sure we know what the context behind this is. Did he dip to China to get away from what's going on with his Canada Cup debacle, or is he going to China to visit? And he just so happened to left after Canada Cup.
But that's the thing. It doesn't matter because it's all online. All of the debacle are people complaining about their experiences online. So what is him leaving his country to go to another country, clearly not permanently? What does that matter?
Yeah, I don't see what the big deal is of him going to China.
That's like me living, like I live in Jersey. Let's say I have some online scandal or some shit. Like I did some shit, it's all over online, and then I drive to New York for a day. Yo, he's dipping out of Jersey to go to New York. Like, what? Who am I dodging? It's still on my phone.
Okay,
Like-
I get that. I get that. So I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. No, so we can't say he's dipping because there's nothing to dip from because everyone knows that what he did.
What are you dipping from? What are you dodging?
So, TriForce, what did you want from me again? I'm done with my online stuff that I had to do.
Oh, well, it was really Jagan, and I'm glad all of you guys here. So, LeBron James, well, let me not say LeBron James. That's not fair. Nike created an ad campaign, right, with a guy called Carey. You guys should know who he is. And LeBron James to do a Nike t-shirt campaign called Dribble.
I'm gonna need you to say Nike.
Nike, sorry.
I'm gonna need you to say Nike.
I said Nike.
Good.
You said Nike after Phil.
You said
asked you
Nike
to
like
Nike.
3
That's
times.
wild.
They're like, you keep saying Nike, and I'm gonna need you to stop.
Why? It is called Nike.
I'm gonna need you to
It's Nike,
stop.
you fuck.
It's
I'm gonna
called
need you to
Nike,
stop.
you fucking
Look,
idiots.
if I-
Mexico is pronounced now.
Also, Phil, it's pronounced knife, by the way. It's not
Shut
knife,
the
it's knife.
You remember that guy who? Wait. Do you remember that guy who beat me to get to the top 8 of arms at E3?
Who? Which guy got top 8?
The guy who beat me to get top 8 at arms, the pre-release at E3.
Oh yeah. Oh, you mean what's the? Oh my goodness, I know what you're. The guy who won
Zerk?
Zerk, yeah, there you go, Zerk, yeah.
Yeah. So apparently a sex tape got released. Well, not a sex tape. Not a sex tape. He actually did porn.
Okay.
Like
then.
straight up did porn. Like not like a handy cam or some shit. He straight up did porn.
We get it.
Just in case nobody understands, he got paid to fuck someone on a camera.
All right, that.
Is he signed? I'm assuming he's not signed to a team, right?
No.
No, but he's a commentator. Also, he was one of the people that were like an ambassador for fucking Nintendo after he won ARMS.
All right, Phil. Correction. He was a commentator.
No, maybe he still will be. Maybe seeing his dick is not a problem.
All right, we gotta
Do
change the
you
subject.
think that if Yipes did a sex tape, he would still have a career as a commentator?
Maybe.
Yeah, actually, no. I think it would heighten Yipes' career, depending on.
He out here fucking.
It's different. People from the hood can get away with that. They can get away with that. That's not looked down upon. So yeah.
I mean, I'm not looking down on him for doing porn. I think it's awesome. I think he shouldn't lose anything.
No, well, if they didn't listen, if they didn't do anything back then about it, finding out now and doing something is wrong. That's my opinion on that. Like, look, you should have crossed your I's and dot your T's. If you didn't want to be associated with that, should have checked it out then, B. Subject change. Someone says subject change. I'm calling knives knife on and spoons. What? And spoons. What? All right, foolishness. This is foolishness. But yeah,
Just say Nike, man. Just say Nike.
LeBron James and them is doing their thing. So I am I'm distraught because is Jagan still in here?
He's muted. He might still.
I'm just. Oh man, there's a lot of stuff.
Wait, there's a Kappa thread about this. I had to look. There's a Kappa thread about this. And there's I mean the best comment, yo Zerk, I love you, but the best comment on here is I guess the lore about niggas having big dicks isn't that accurate, huh? And I'm like, oh no. I'm like, oh no, you don't do this to him, man. He's a good guy. Don't do this.
Wow.
Don't do this. Don't do this. Look, I have to see that guy and shake his hand and say hi. I don't want to find out what size his dick is, so I'm not gonna be watching the video. I want to know. I want to know that about my brothers in arms. You see what I did there?
Yeah, shut up! Oh my god, what the hell? What is wrong with you? You see what I did there?
So don't lie. We already know you watched it.
I still haven't, and I can click it any time, man. But I don't want to know.
Did they link it in the Arcappa thread?
They did.
RCAP, these guys are degenerates, man.
RCAP are a bunch of savages, man.
Alright, listen. The only thing I want to know, how many views does it have?
Yo, I'm looking at this thread. The bottom comment, the one that's -4 points, is Lamau nigga with a small dick, and the most points is the answer to that, which is Roger that, cock inspector.
Oh.
These guys are savage.
But he got his points back. But he got his points back because he said, "I took a bullet for you."
Oh man, this is nuts.
Oh God,
This is this is a wild stream. This is a wild Sunday night stream. This is absolutely buffoonery. Well, the good news is, guys, is that we're getting a lot of supporters for the Wakanda campaign. So,
should I link it in your chat?
In my chat? No.
Yeah, the sex tape.
No, that can get my YouTube. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Link the Arcappa thread that has the link inside. That's okay.
That's also probably bad.
Yeah. Anything that links directly to porn or anything that
it doesn't link directly to porn. All right. I'm joking. I see your point, but I'm just saying.
I just don't want YouTube doing anything to their channel over some stupid shit that got nothing to do with us. Like, that's just crazy. This is just madness, B.
We got a cockologist over here. Like, what?
A cockologist. Wes said a sad day for the BBC community. Wes.
Are you guys,
Did Wes watch it?
Yeah, the dude who's in videos, but he commentates FGC stuff.
Yeah, we're talking about Zerg. Wes, can you come in here, please? Got something for you. There's a new member for joining who wants to join DA. I'll talk to you for a second.
Well, Jagan, so you saw the video, I guess.
I literally just saw it on our cap.
Oh, okay.
First, okay.
Jagan's at a loss for words.
When it comes to the FGC, I've seen so much stuff. I mean, I've seen the Mewtwo King glow stick girl situation, dudes getting stabbed over KOF, dudes doing credit card fraud and breakdancing. I've seen it all.
Come in the voice chat, Wes.
I'm so stupid.
Also, what's the deal with infiltration? Panda's really quiet.
Oh, well, I don't know about, man. Only dudes commented on it. Oh, actually, you know something? Moses, I'm definitely going to have to agree with you. Dudes is mad suspect on our Kappa because dudes is commenting on another dude doing porn and dudes are straight cock inspectors. This shit is crazy.
Yep.
Keep in mind,
Yep.
this is the same community that willingly looks for transgendered individuals to have fun with. So keep that in mind.
Man, this 2018, I don't want to hear anything about any of this.
Wes says, I'm going to bed and using my BBC tonight in memory of a fallen BBC. Wes, stop being a dick. You see what I did there? Wes, get inside the room. Come on, I got to talk to you about something real quick. There's a young guy, a friend of mine's, he wants his nephew to join EMP. And he plays Smash Brothers, and he's been playing since Melee days, and he plays Smash 4, and he's getting ready for Ultimate. So like we gotta process him to get him into DA. Someone said, Jagan, they want to know what's going on with infiltration. Wes is over here talking about guts. Come on, man. See, this is why I can't deal with Wes.
Kitsune Panda's doing a supposed investigation, but it's been like 3 weeks already. They've been staying quiet, so it looks like they're stalling.
You think they're stalling or just trying to turn down the heat on infiltration?
It doesn't take this long. Like, it's already been confirmed that infiltration lost the case for playing Street Fighter 2 Turbo Dub Edition Remix Edition with his wife. So, like,
oh man.
Well, okay, wait. It's been confirmed that the motion to throw it out has lost. Let's not let the internet fucking just tell us shit like this.
True.
Oh, that's what it is. Oh, so he's not guilty yet. It's just
not yet.
Okay. Okay.
But he could very easily be guilty of performing karate champ on his loved ones, but he ain't guilty yet. So let's wait until he's actually guilty to stab him to death with our online spears.
Oh man. Do you think if he's really guilty, the smartest thing for Panda Global to do, if they're trying to save it is literally offer a settlement and a plea
Offer up his bones.
Offer a settlement. Offer his wife a settlement, right? And she drops the case. That's the best he can do. I can't even say that's what I would do because I don't beat my wife, but you know, whatever. Damn. I would never think infiltration was that type of guy. Damn, this goes to show you how this world is, man. Gotta be careful. Don't know who's who. And you know how people be making fun of this stuff? I don't like making fun of stuff like that. I don't like that. And then Wes is not gonna come in the room, so Wes is just gonna go beat his wife's guts and not tend to business. This is exactly why EMP does not go anywhere. This is exactly why we fail. Rather than dudes getting up and doing their duty, dudes want to just beat guts. that word.
Why are you using guts? Is such a weird euphemism for that. Like,
because it's
why?
guts. Because well,
like guts from Berserk.
No,
'Cause-
gut is a
No,
guts.
I know what you're talking about, but I'm just saying.
No,
like,
I'm saying, but why it's not a weird euphemism for us because us black men, we like you can act such. It's guts. We're not. It goes to the guts. That's why we say that it's guts. You've never had a girl when you had sex with her, she's like, it's in my stomach. You've never had that tell you that before?
Why are you asking me?
Oh, okay. Well, that's yeah. Good point. Good point.
You fucking
Well, just
go fuck yourself. Hey, go back to dancing, okay? Go back to dancing for money on Just Dance.
Oh man, yeah. That was a good comeback.
Hey. At least you get me than what
This guy just had his.
you
like,
get $1 out of it.
This guy's dancing. His fucking feet were just planted firm on the ground, and he was just moving his upper torso. He
No,
wasn't
dude,
even
that's
moving
not
his
true.
legs.
You can't even see my legs, so you're lying. Exactly.
No,
Get
but
out of
you
here.
can- You can tell through the movement of the hips that you weren't moving your legs. You were just standing in place, like moving left and right.
Dude,
I plead the fifth. I don't know what you're talking about.
okay, so on that note, if you're actually going through that and you're actually going to argue that, think about this for a second. Limited space.
Thank you. Yes, I'll go with Zuru on that. There was a limited amount of space. I even had to push Sasha out of the way because she was in the way. So yes, I'll go with that argument. Thank you, Zuru. the bailout.
Fuck off.
It's true though. You saw me push Sasha. You saw me push Sasha out of the way and said, "Come on, make space." It was a limited amount of space. Damn it. Wait a minute. Come on, I can win this. I can win. I can win. I can win. Win. But yeah, yeah, Jagan. So like I was bringing up, so the new thing is like LeBron through Nike. Well, no, through Nike, LeBron signed a deal with this guy called Carey. He's a League of Legends player.
Oh, the shut up and carry thing.
Yeah, and I just don't understand. Like, I'm happy that the guy got the deal, but how does that have anything to do with him? This is the shit I'm talking about. Like, this makes me mad, man. Like, there's so many. I don't even care if he didn't do with Empire Cater, but like, come on, there's like a black gamer out there that could have done the very same thing.
I mean, LeBron is just looking for what's the most.
No, it's not LeBron who did it. It was Nike that did it. So it's someone like it's not like LeBron chose who he wanted to do. Right. It was someone from Nike that set it up.
Well, I mean, what I'm gonna do this off season is a lot of these lower tier NBA players, just like what I did with Gordon Hayward, because there's a dude from the Rams. He actually made Rise. It's out here in LA. So,
oh wow, he did Rise.
Yeah, it's a black dude that owns Rise. So,
oh, good. Finally, got one.
Yeah, so that's good. So I'm gonna hit them up and see, because a lot of them are a lot more accessible via social media, because they don't have 10 million followers, and like I can't do any of the Lakers because the Lakers just all blow up, even if they come from nowhere. So, let's see, check. No, Suba. This dude doesn't even play, and his Twitter is probably over 50,000. 83,000. So yeah, that's a third string on the Lakers. That's almost 100,000 followers, which is fine. I'll be looking at some other stuff and seeing what's popping this off season.
They don't want to be. They don't want to be. They better not let EMP sign with somebody. They don't want that. That's a problem.
Wait, so who wanted to join DA, or is this like can't talk about it yet?
No, we can talk about. I'm wanting West to come on. So a guy who was just in here. I known him for a very long time. He's been in the scene for a while, fighting game scene. But he's out of Philly, and he's an older guy. He's from back in the days, and he came in and he donated $20 to the streamer. He was talking about he's going to share it to his friends and people of an older circle to help support the campaign. He's 100% for the campaign. He sees what I'm trying to do, etc., etc., and he just wants to be able to push that initiative. So, but he says his son went to a tournament at Wizard Con, and he bodied everyone in Smash 4. And he's been playing since Melee, since he was like 8 or so. So this is a potential that's actually good.
Okay.
Because the new Smash Brothers is more like Smash 4 than anything else. So if we have an opportunity,
not really. It's very like whatever. I'm not gonna get into that, but whatever. Like go on.
Anyway, the kid can play. So the ideal is to get that new talent in DA. That's the whole
How
point.
old is he?
21, and he said he says he has his passport. He's able to travel wherever he needs be, and he's set. He pretty much told me he's all set.
Does he have a job to like provide his own like plane tickets or no? Or is he like broke or something?
No, well, we can't expect.
No, I'm not saying we're not gonna help. You're not gonna help him at all. But I'm just saying, is it gonna be a situation with some of these other players where they expect everything from you, or like will he be able to like help himself a little bit?
His uncle is OG, so he already knows what the deals. He knows what EMP is about. So and then on top of that, it doesn't make a difference because I'm going to give him the talk. So like everybody before him, he will know the deal.
Okay.
Wait, what? Pro controller. Why everyone aren't so mean? Oh, people are bothering X. Ultimate is not the same as Smash 4. The mechanics are different. Can I join DA? Pig, you have to join DA. You have to get recommended from me, or you have to literally just go and apply for DA. But the thing is, DA doesn't want to pick anybody who's just coming on because you just want to play and have fun. DA needs players that's gonna be that. What's the word for this? That shows the initiative, man. This is not the same type of. Let me tell you guys something in the stream. I don't recommend Empire Arcadia for you guys. I'm letting you know this right now. I do not recommend Empire Arcadia for you guys. Why do I recommend some people and I don't recommend others? Because the people I recommend understand what Empire Arcadia is about. I don't think you guys understand what Empire Arcadia is about. You really don't. Because if you did, you wouldn't want to join it. There's no benefit in Empire Arcadia right now. None. The benefits for Empire Arcadia is going to come in like 2 to 3 more years from now. So you be wasting your time. And money. Lots of it. Wow, I pulled that off in time, really? What? Let me see something here. Jarion, what's going on? Deadly Alliance is a division for Empire Arcadia that focuses solely on Smash Brothers. That's what DA means. Let me join EMP as a water boy. That's Moses.
As a ball fluffer.
Nearly made me choke. What the hell is wrong with you? EMP is not a sponsor like all the
You
others.
expect me to win with my balls unfluffed? You want me to fluff my own balls? Dude, when I get on stage and the nerves like start hitting, my 3-inch Punisher becomes a 1-inch fucking like less Punisher. So I need somebody to get up there and just really get in there in my balls, so that you can release the testosterone and make it so that I don't have an innie.
Yeah.
See, this is why.
Listen, blood circulation is one of the most important parts of focus in a fighting game.
Oh, this is craziness. Hey guys, on a side note, can we raise some money for Phil to go to the next level?
Nah, fuck Phil. He's just gonna lose.
I will.
Oh, dang.
I'll make sure on the mic I go, I need Sahil to oh, you guys don't know who Sahil is? That sounds about right. And then I'll just stop talking.
Oh man, this is crazy.
I mean, hey, your team lost. Now like
Yeah, but then your team lost to my team. So there's no like talking here.
Well,
my team got smashed by Draven Dicklong or Larry Longcock. I don't know what you want to call it.
But at least they made it to the grand finals. It's an honor to lose in the grand finals.
Yeah, but they got swept 3-0 TriForce.
So how did your team do against the team that got swept 3-0?
They the C9 Fnatic series for game 2 and 3 was a lot closer than that entire series.
But
what was the score?
what was the score?
I don't remember.
You don't remember the score between? They were both 3-0s.
Wait,
so
I got this. So wait. So if your team Sahil gets 3-0'd by the team that got 3-0'd in the grand finals, that means if Fnatic is shit, C9 is the flies that orbit it.
Okay, but here's the thing: C9's 3-0 was more competitive than the grand finals. They were a lot closer in skill.
3-0 is 3-0, dogs. Like, there's no competitor. EMP got bodied in arms 3-0, and although 4-0, and although it was close, no, we just got fucked up, B. Like, I know you're trying to say
sometimes you get fucked up.
That's it.
We got fucked up by the people who won worlds. You got fucked up by the people who got fucked up by the people who won worlds.
Exactly.
Like you are one full floor beneath where we're at.
Alright, fine, but keep in mind this, alright? You were saying Fnatic's gonna win because they smashed IG in the group, so
and that is the saddest part. That's actually the saddest part. The fact that we lost, it's like being in the winner side of grand finals and the other team 6-0s you, or the other guy 6-0s you. That's what happened. And that shit happened. Sometimes it be like that. Sometimes
they adjusted.
It's not even adjusted. Their jungler, who is a shit player, stepped the fuck up and became a godlike player. Their jungler actually was the MVP for the series. But that player is normally trash. And he was like, you know what? For this 2.5 hour period, I am not going to be trash. I am going to be the best. And he just was. And we were like, we did not have this in mind at all. You were garbage. You were garbage a week ago. Like, what's going on right now?
Oh, damn.
He played so well that he completely shut out our jungler. Our jungler didn't know what he was doing. Like, he was just wandering around going, what do I do? Like, my whole team is getting fucking dicked. What do I do?
And anytime I gank somewhere, we just get 2v1.
No, not even. The fucking jungler shows up. The enemy jungler shows up and kills us. Like, I'm like, what am I supposed to do, guys? Like, and they're just spamming FF. Just, like...
Just FF20.
They're like, FF shit jungler. And he's just like, come on, guys. What are you doing? Dude, that...
No, what it was is that, like, they needed 4 people for the surrender vote, right? Buepo didn't want to surrender, and Soaz just was so tilted off the face of the earth he couldn't bother to hit yes.
Wait, Buepo definitely wanted to surrender. Soaz is not tilted at all. Soaz put up the first kill of the game on the player that they were like, oh, this Shy's unstoppable, and Soaz stepped in and he was like, no,
man,
and he just killed him. And I was like, why weren't you in the whole time, man?
No,
where were you at?
They needed to fucking. They put in Soaz. I know Soaz is a tank player, but like, you know how there's those memes all the time, Phil, where it's like X team versus X team, versus Team X versus Team Y. Game 3 of World Finals. They're down 0-2. They sub an X player, locks in troll pick here, proceeds to smash him, clean 3-0 reverse sweep, right? They needed to pick like some kind of like next level reverse counter pick, like troll for Soaz to win that game.
So Soaz has historically been a carry player. I'm guessing you were listening to the analysts talk about him?
Listen, I started watching League in season 4, so anything before that I don't know shit about. So.
Well, in season 5 he was smashing with shit like Gangplank, so I don't know.
No, I remember season 5, but the reason he was smashing in season 5 is because the meta was fucking Darius, Gangplank, and Mordekaiser, so you had to do that.
Yeah, and
right?
if he wasn't a tank player, or if he was just like a person who specialized in tanks, he would have been shit in that meta, but he wasn't. There are lots of players who are shit in a certain meta because they can't adapt to the meta. Top players included. Even world champions can't adapt to the meta. They turn to shit. He has historically been able to adapt to all metas, and also he's historically been a carry player. So they're talking about this season where they put in what's his name, Bwipo, and Bwipo doesn't like playing tanks, so he didn't. So they made it so that when they need tanks, they'll play Soaz, and when they don't need tanks, they'll play Bwipo, because Bwipo sucks at tanks. That's all. that was the only reason.
Chrono.
But yeah, no, I really wish that... Okay, so there was no reason to take out Bwipo until they realized too late that they needed to. So from like for example, his first gameplay, he had a bunch of incredible ultimates that killed... Like, he was one of the only people killing people. And they were like, you know what? He did well in the first game. We just got shit on our jungle, and that transferred to mid. You know what? We're fine. But little did they realize that Bwipo was hanging on to his sanity by a thread. And when the second game started, and he just started flat inting. I was like, oh fuck. They didn't see the signs. They needed to take him out before this. And it was too late. That he fucking fed 0-6 in lane. He looked like he didn't know how to play the fucking game. But that's what happens when a fucking rookie from, I'm not even talking about the other rookie on the other side of I'm talking about our rookie, when he fucking loses his shit on the world final stage.
They just needed Soaz to come in and then lock in Fiora and then smash, and then we could get to Fiora Baguette skin. That's all we needed.
The Fiora Baguette skin. My god. He's more likely to lock in Gangplank, and we'll get, like, I guess those will be like, what other type of French bread is there? Croissant, like the barrels are croissants and.
Nah, it needs to be the Baguette skin. We waited too long. So are you gonna get those KDA skins, Phil?
A brioche. There, they could be big brioches.
Big brioches.
I want to get it, but I don't play the characters. I play Akali, but I don't like the Akali skin. I only like the. I mean, I don't play.
You said you liked the
Akali. No. I meant Ahri. I could get Ahri because I play Ahri, but I don't like her skin. Akali's the only one I like, and I don't play Akali, so this is like defeat us.
Just start playing Akali for the skin.
Right now, I've just been looking up how to get this hat made.
Wow. Oh, what the KDZ instead of KDA?
Yeah, it looks so cool.
Yeah.
That hat looks awesome.
You'll definitely need to have that like special fluorescent material. So like in a club setting with those like fluorescent lights, it glows.
That's just blacklight, and I could bring that myself. You could bring a blacklight yourself for like $5, and
yeah,
like.
But don't you need like a special type of like pigment to be able to like show up in a blacklight, like have that effect?
Okay, so you can get special types of pigment, but it also like really reacts to certain colors.
Okay.
But the fact that you can't see those colors until the blacklight turns on, that's the cool part.
All right.
Stopping by for 15 minutes. Okay.
Actually, could you watch this video, TriForce?
On stream?
I guess so. It's just porn.
No, I can't watch it.
It's not porn, dude.
What? Okay, yeah. What is it?
It's It's the basically League of Legends created a Korean girl group out of the characters, and one of the characters looks so cool, and I need that hat because she has a hat on that says KDA, and I'm just gonna change that A to a Z, and that shit looks fucking fire.
Okay, give me a second.
Maybe even the face mask. That face mask is fucking badass. It's a 3-minute video. Just watch the whole thing.
Okay, here we go. Well,
Joke's on you. It was porn all along.
I'll have to. Well, no porn's on YouTube, so anyway.
You think?
He was streaming earlier today.
He wants everybody to think about him. And he likes. No. Blimey. Old face.
a song like half the time they're speaking Korean, half the time they're speaking English, or is that like a thing that happens in K-pop regularly?
That happens in K-pop very often, and 2 of the members are not Korean. So, 2 of the members are definitely, I think, one Australian and one American. Yeah, this group doesn't exist. It's just like they're not real. They have people voicing them, and 2 of them are American. Or 2 of them are not.
For them or something.
No, they got 2 people from a single group to do it.
Okay. And those 2 were the 2 Koreans, I guess.
Yes, from G Idol. And then the other 2 people are Jira Burns and Madison Beer. American singer and actress.
As long as they didn't get wait, what was the 2016 song? 2016 Worlds.
Oh, so both Jira Burns and Madison Beer are both American.
Oh, okay. What was the fucking?
So question, don't because no one could hear me because I thought I had the thing on. So one, I'm gonna get hit with a copyright, not a strike, but yeah. So I can't monetize the channel of this video anymore. So that's number one.
Wait, but then you knew that.
No, I didn't. You said play the video. I didn't know what type of video it was.
I said it was a group that I actually explained exactly what it was. I said that Riot created a K-pop group. They did a song. I want you to watch this so you can see the character's hat mostly.
Oh, well, it doesn't make a difference. I don't care. I don't make my money off of YouTube anyway. I make my money off of donations. So.
Robin just messaged you, TriForce, in Community Hall.
Oh, she did? Alright, give me a second, Robin. I'm coming.
Okay, so what was the second thing?
Why do you say it out loud? She's probably not watching the stream.
Well, what's the second thing you were gonna say?
Oh, what the hell? I had it on my mind. There was something else I was gonna say that got nothing to do with that. Oh, like, is that a new League of Legends character that's coming? Like,
No, it's just
the
a music
skins.
video for Worlds. Yeah.
Yeah, those are skins for current characters, and that character with a hat is fucking badass, and I need that hat. I need to create that hat.
I can just give you the timestamp of the part TriForce Phil's talking, but if you want.
Wait, he watched the whole thing, so.
Oh, you watched the TriForce?
Yeah, that's why he's saying he's gonna get a copyright strike. Or
no, not a claim. They're just gonna claim it.
Yeah.
They can't.
1 minute 25.
They can't strike me for it because that's not how YouTube works. When you have an MCN, they don't. Well, actually, even if you don't have an MCN, they don't strike. They change their policy. Anyone who uses their videos, anyone who uses a video that belongs to somebody else, if you're monetizing the video, the money goes to the holder of the content. It just means any money I make from this particular stream will go to Riot.
Yeah, it'll they content claim it.
Yeah, they just content claim it. They stop the striking shit. Striking is if it's something exclusive that they don't want play. It's like if I take
upload a movie.
Upload a movie. Yeah, it's not on YouTube. I upload the movie. You get a strike for that. Oh crap! I was supposed to talk to Robin. Hold on, let me see if I can body this guy real quick.
Well,
so
Laura Pippen divorced Scotty.
Yeah,
Future.
She's a fucking hoe, and Future's a
wow.
bitch. And Future's a fucking punk ass bitch.
Why did she divorce him?
Cause she a hoe.
Oh.
It's that simple.
Future was making songs talking about I'm chilling in Jordan flip flops. Like that's one of the most disrespectful. See, Future could get clapped for something stupid like that.
Exactly. The man has 4 kids by her. And why would Future even do that? And the sad part is Future's not gonna marry her. That's the stupid part. She's just
so
gonna.
Why did she divorce him?
Cause she's a trizzy. That's exactly what it is. And for those who don't know what a trizzy means, it means a slut. Doesn't mean transsexual. Before you get one of these fucking social justice warriors coming out here saying some stupid shit.
Rudy Freddy.
She is a slut. You know, Scottie Pippen went out and I think rebought her an engagement ring or something like that to try to save the marriage because he doesn't want the kids not to have the mother in the thing in the whole 9 yards. This bitch still took the ring, said yeah, and then still divorced him anyway. Smart bucket. Travel all around fucking Future's dick. No luggage. Bitch is a hoe. And the sad part is we all know Future is not going to be with this woman. Oh well, Pippen is good though.
He has a son that might make the league.
Yeah. I just hope the kids don't reward the mother. The kids should spite the mother. Mom, you a hoe. You cheated on daddy. Straight up. Like, there should be
You should say that after his interview of his first game in the NBA.
So, how's everything with you and the family? Oh, my dad? He's okay. Well, what about your mother? She a hoe. Straight up. This guy Future's gonna.
Sometimes you just have family members who are just bastards.
Like, and she leaving a 6-time NBA champion for this fucking clown. Fuck out of here. This nigga's gonna be making music videos about him fucking other hoes. Like, this is so... I don't understand these girls. Why do they do stupid shit like that? That don't even make any sense. That's so stupid. This girl really thinks her pussy's platinum. That's what it is. She's gotta think that. That's the only logical thing. She literally thinks she has the bomb shit. This nigga Future's gonna be like, well, I ain't tell you to divorce the nigga now. Like, come on, B. I was just like trying to get the buns. But I left him. Oh, and Scotty has to pay, what's the thing? She cheated on him and Pippen has to pay for, the divorce. Like, she's getting money off of Pippen.
Let me interject.
Yeah.
Remember how everyone calls me crazy for telling these women to sign documents? There you go.
Exactly.
This has nothing to do with documents. He doesn't have a rape charge. That doesn't fucking...
No. When he says documents, he means a prenup.
Yeah, that's what he means. Yes. Come on.
Okay, no, because because a lot of times Jagan's talking about sexual consent forms and NDAs and shit. So I thought he was referring to them.
All of them. All of those documents. All of those, B. All of those.
I mean, those don't apply to this situation.
Prenup does, a contract.
Okay, prenup does, but that's like common. Like, who? If you don't do a prenup, you're a retard.
Hey, those are funny that you brought that up. Chick at work said if a guy brings a prenup to her, she'll laugh, and all of us were like, because we're super red pilled, we're like.
Exactly. You just gotta laugh at her. I'm glad that prenups exist. Every woman should sign a prenup now. That's it. Bring order back to this shit. This shit is crazy. Why you have a prenup? You don't trust me? No. How can you not trust me? I thought you loved me. Whoa. Love and trust is First of all, they're two different words. How did you confuse those words? Like, one is called love. It starts with an L. The other one's called trust. It starts with a T. How did you, like, confuse? Like, I don't get it. I'm confused. Explain this to me. I'm confused here. Like, what? Like, that shit got nothing to do with nothing.
I mean, I think a better response would be, like, till death do us part is a very fucking long time. And a lot of shit can happen in, like, 30 years. Plus. That's probably a much more sensible answer to give. That's not going to piss her off.
Wait, time out.
Why does her being pissed off? Why is that my problem?
Thank you. Phil, you took the words out of my mouth. Like, I give a rat's ass of her being pissed off. She can eat a bag of my cock. That's the fuck out of here. Like, I give
so 3 inches worth of bag.
Anyway, like I said,
How full is the bag? How many of your cocks does it need to fill up like a small plastic bag? Let's say a plastic bag. So like 12 of your cocks.
you're really like derailing the point here.
Oh, my bad.
The point here is that like this is the problem is we live in an era where men are so thirsty, dudes are so thirsty that they will compromise their principles just to get a girl. And like like it's sad, like there's a lot of like guys like Moses in the chat. There's a lot of dudes like him. This is crazy, b. This is completely soy boys off, like setting up the world for failure, b. This shit is wrong. You can't be having this, b. Men need to make their stand. These chicks need to sign these papers. If Sash said, well, you need to sign a prenup too. If you cheat, I get half. I'll sign real quick, fast. I'm like, okay, yeah. That's it. Like it what's the word for it? It makes me not responsible. What's the word for it?
Accountable.
Accountable. That's it. And responsible men have no problem in signing. When a girl goes, why I have to sign a prenup? Don't marry her. If she questions it, don't marry her.
Wait, no. Just the act of questioning it is not a dead this person. But if they fight it, then you dead them. But just questioning it is like people question shit all the time. I question shit that I know the answer to. Like,
fair enough. And my answer to prenup is this: oh, this will keep you accountable. People be lying to God, so yeah, we need these contracts out here.
I mean, it keeps you both accountable.
Yeah, I would say it that way.
I'm not. No, I'm gonna say it keeps you accountable.
What do you mean?
And then you're gonna add bitch at the end, and then you're gonna fucking slap her ass.
I'm not.
You definitely say it keeps you both accountable.
Then you'll be like equal rights, and then punch her with your left arm. You should have been ready for that. Like it's just a whole bunch of your relationship will be wild. Like
the reason why I'm not saying me is because I'm not that person, so I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, but time could turn you to that person.
If she I know that's fine, but I'm speaking on my behalf. Now she can hit me with a prenup. First of all, I'm not gonna ask her why. And she can hit me back with the same thing. Well, you sign this because it keeps you accountable, and I'm like, okay, that's it. See, it's not personal for me. I understand.
And instead of saying it that way, you could say it like, you should also drop a prenup so you can also keep me accountable.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I rock with that. I definitely rock with that. Prenups, B. My prenup with Sash is whoever cheats loses everything. This is that simple. The ultimate accountability. I'm all game. I can be on the same pussy for the rest of 150 years. I'm good. That shit don't bother me.
I think menopause kicks in a little bit earlier than that.
Yeah, well, either way, won't make a difference to me. I'm on some nation building shit. I'm on my Wakanda forever shit. So, like, at the end of the day, I'm just gonna be like, it's not that important. These dudes out here is too thirsty, b. Yo, if I could log into if I log into Sasha's Facebook page and read to you some of the shit that these guys be trying to talk to her about, this shit is wild, b. This shit is wild. Men are sodomites for real. Like, men are sodomites, b. I never thought the day like I'd be actually taking women's sides on this shit like that. Women are bad, but men are sodomites. And women be on some horse shit, but like men, damn, this shit is terrible, b. When you got guys like Moses in the chat, Moses is like, I will never cheat. I think I'm gonna make a music video of me going to Africa.
You dancing.
No, I won't be dancing. Let's not get out of hand now. Let's tone it down a little bit. Sahil, why do you have to click your goddamn keyboard like that?
Because that's the sound my keyboard makes when I use it.
Women will
I'm
love.
not clicking it in a way that specifically makes it make a lot of noise. It's just that's the result.
All right. Wow. Dead. Someone says.
All right, Chrono.
Chrono's out.
Yeah,
Hey, the
so-
Chrono. Moses, can I be in the music video as a background dancer? Oh man. Late.
I understand what Moses is doing. I'm still on that glue bottle. Like, what do you need that much glue for? You're not 2 years old.
Oh man. I think the people we attract to our streams are kind of weird at times, B.
Oh.
And weird is a very strong word, but like, I think the word suits. Like, dudes be weird. This guy says, I want to be in your music video. I can twerk, no homo. Like, this shit is just...
The only way you could be in his music video is if you twerk full homo.
These
People don't get it, man.
You gotta be full homo to twerk. Oh my brain, ouch. My brain, help me.
We go hard. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do.
That's the song?
Yeah.
Oh. One word that makes me chuckle was homosexual. What? At late night the foolishness comes out, guys. Hey, where are we? Wait a minute. Oh crap! $7 more and we make $900. Can we do $7 more, guys? We'll hit a cool 900. Then tomorrow when I do the Wakanda stream, we can try to go for the 1,000. No! Damn it, got killed. Tomorrow we can go for the full 1,000. Wow, a 11 hit combo. This computer got bopped. That was an 11 hit combo. Hey, TriForce, I'm gonna be honest. Uh-oh, here we go. Probably another way to say bros before hoes. Hey, so what's been going on with you guys? Come on, talk to me, guys, in the stream. I'm gonna get ready to go to sleep soon, cause what time is it?
Yeah, I got 15 minutes and I'm about to study. I'm just looking at foolishness. Lakers got blown out.
Damn.
Versus Toronto, and they didn't even have Kawhi Leonard. So, boy,
how is that even possible? What do you mean blown out? When you like
it was 42-17 in the first quarter.
What is going on with the Lakers, B? I think there's a curse on LeBron or something, B.
Nah, it's gonna take time. They're getting Tyson Chandler, so that'll help out the sit rotation. JaVale only played 17 minutes.
Why are they only making him play 17 minutes?
Because he gets into foul trouble. The guards aren't good because the league is so soft. They're calling it every foul. So if you look at how the Laker guards play defense,
yeah,
they put their hands to their sides or out, and then they kind of just give up the lane and try to chase them and force them into the bigs. Problem is, when JaVale steps over to give help, they pass to the other big who's open, who slides under the basket. And when JaVale challenges the shot, he gets called for ticky-tack fouls and he gets in foul trouble. Take JaVale out the game, you kill the Lakers on the inside because they have no bigs.
You know, one of the things that the Bulls had when they had Luke Longley and Bill Wellington and Cartwright, like they had rotating bigs. They especially when they fought against Shaq, like they had people who will put Shaq to the line. That's what made the Bulls be able to fight that garbage.
Yep.
Yeah, they need Tyson Chandler, B. I don't understand why they still haven't gotten Paul George. This is crazy. And Dwight Howard would have been good to get.
Paul George didn't want to be in LA, so he signed with OKC. Dwight Howard is still salty from his time in LA, and he would.
But he said he wants to come back.
They didn't want him back.
Damn.
They let Brook Lopez go for the minimum, which is weird, but whatever. Like, I'm not really worried because this team is not going to be the same by the end of the season, and the team is going to be a new team next year. So, like, LeBron's getting somebody. He's either getting Durant, Kawhi.
No, Durant's going. Durant said he's going.
Yeah, so it's one of those.
When Durant goes over there, then it's just not fair at that point. That's literally championships until Durant leaves the team. You can't have LeBron and Durant on the same team. That's just absolute foolishness. That team may actually beat the Bulls 72-10.
I don't know about the regular season, but the playoffs, there'll be a problem. Like, pairing a shooter like Durant next to LeBron is ridiculous.
That's absolute foolishness.
But yeah, LeBron's not coming from himself. He's getting somebody. Then next year he'll probably find a way to get Korver, get another shooter. So,
damn, you're already giving up on them?
No, we're not giving up on LeBron. We're just saying the way the Lakers team is, it has too many problems. Like we were talking about how they got to get like bigger people because their bigs get in too many foul trouble, and then guys just go straight to the hoops, and it's like there's nothing they can do. Late night with TriForce. What's going on, Grant? Guys, we're trying to do $7 more before we end the stream, just so we can get a cool 900 to end the stream. We still on that Wakanda campaign. We were supposed to do the Kirby MVP stream, but Sash fell asleep. Gonna have to do that tomorrow. Who's this? Ali, what's going on? Chilling, Grim. Oh, I watched the World Series because I'm from Boston. I gotta watch my skull. My entire head is needs to be exfoliated.
You have to watch your skull?
I have to wash. My skull is dirty. Big time.
Dirty ass. Skull ass. Shiny chrome headed ass. Can't even clean his own back of his own fucking head ass.
Huh?
Huh?
How is Soul Calibur holding up at the break? I hope people is not gonna start dipping.
They might. It didn't like. It's not like it started off strong. It was like 15 people and then 12 people, and it's like it's a hard game for people.
Oh boy.
It's a hard game. Some of the regulars aren't even like switching over. They're just playing like Dragon Ball or Tekken 7 by themselves, and I'm like, what are you guys doing?
But those games are dead over there though. Like no one's playing Dragon Ball anymore.
Very true.
Well, over there, because Dragon Ball is still like strong at next level, but
With Fighters is already dead in some places.
you know,
It's strong somewhat. Like in New York. Like that shit is still kind of dead in New York. Instead of getting 40 people, they're getting like 17.
oh wow, yeah.
That's not like that's not living. And like in New York, they're only getting they barely had numbers for the game. For not the Dragon Ball, but the other one, fucking Soul Calibur. Like
So
the first week they had like 17 people.
Oh,
How are the
boy.
dudes in New York even eating? Like the MP, what are they doing?
Well, the dudes in New York aren't eating. That's number one.
But if they're not playing Dragon Ball, like I don't get it.
I'm sure there's some joke that you're telling here, but I'll let you explain it.
No, he's New York's not eating, B. New York is not eating. If anyone's gone to Desmond's Wall and then read the foolishness there, oh man, New York is in dire straits right now.
So TriForce, you come to Jamaica, and the East Coast FGC scene collapses. What happened? This is all your fault.
Oh,
You should have stayed in New York and been homeless and worked at a Starbucks. You can't let the FGC in the East Coast die like that. Foolish.
well, I'll tell you what, there. I am not interested in helping the scene revive itself. They're gonna have to find a way on their own, because the FGC will be the type of I hope it will come back, and the FGC will then just like what they did to me at Battlefield Arcadia. Thanks, TriForce. We'll take it from here. Oh man, I'm tired here.
Then shut off the stream.
Nah, I gotta get that last $7, B. That last $7 is important. Damn it. I would say what? Oh, hold on, I gotta read this crap. I would say what saves stronger than Bronx players, but scene wise is fine. Miguel Ramos, Triforce. Don't know if you can read this, but if you ever played Undertale, there's a new recent game that came out from the same creator called
Deltarune.
Deltarune.
Oh, Deltarune. Why does he have it? Is it one word together or is it separate?
2 words. 2 words.
Oh, well, he put it together as one.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no. It's
Deltarune is just Undertale with the letters mixed around. It's an anagram? Anagram?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's the same game.
No, like the title is an anagram. It's not the same game.
it's
like-
different. It's
a different game.
universe.
Can you not spoil for people who haven't played? Just don't say anything if you don't mind.
Like
I do mind.
Dude, it's been already a long time since the game released.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, by a long time you mean 48 hours. Yes. 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 But here's the thing. I have a little thing called
48
school.
hours.
I have a little thing called school, right? I've literally
48 hours?
there's a reason I told TriForce I can't get on stream until after 12 because aside from occasionally like undeafening and VC, I've been studying all day.
Dude,
It takes you all day to study.
Well, it depends on what I'm studying for.
48 hours ago, I tried to contact Toby Fox because he recently on an interview on PC Gamer magazine said, and explicitly I quote, "I don't have a team."
Yeah, okay, good for
Don't
him. Like, what?
expect the game. No, shut up. Don't expect the game soon. I don't have a team.
Okay.
I want to create a team, but I don't have a good experience directing a team because of past experiences. That, and I also don't know who am I gonna work with. I tried contacting the man so I could provide my services. Not only that, but more people back on the line.
What'd
Okay.
he say though?
Wait, what's?
He's not answering.
Yeah, he's probably not. Like, Toby Fox is like a major introvert. Like he doesn't want to work with people, but like he doesn't have the resources by himself to do everything. Like
And I did it
Delta
through
Rune is
my
like a 4-hour
hasty
game.
Email. My corporate.
Okay. We get it.
And that was 48 hours ago. So the game didn't release 48 hours ago.
Okay, whenever it released, a couple of days, 2-3 days ago. Okay.
Good enough.
My point is, I haven't had time to play it yet.
It's a 1.5-hour game.
Yes, but have you ever thought that maybe people
Wait,
have other
1.5?
priorities besides just playing Deltarune?
Did you say 1.5? I thought it was 3 hours before.
No.
It's 3 to 4.
Someone here has a 7-hour stream, nearly 6 hours of Deltarune.
Dude, if you actually know what you're doing, you can just go balls to the wall, and in 1.5 hours, max 1 hour 45 minutes, you can get to the end of the game.
Is Jagan available? Jagan.
And
Yeah,
no,
1 minute.
what I said is not a spoiler. It was said directly by Toby Fox for those people who are just willing to play the game. He stated,
I'll be back.
"Oh, is this a continuation to Undertale? Is this an Undertale to it?"
Just
He
tell-
said,
Yeah, but
No.
just because he said it doesn't
Hold on,
make it
guys,
doesn't mean
guys.
it's
No.
not a
Wait,
spoiler.
While you guys are talking,
"Wait, it's not a spoiler because he implicitly said the world of Undertale stays as is, whether you kill everybody or you save everybody. Keep that world apart."
Jagan,
Yeah.
just
Okay,
check out
but
this.
that
Just check out the
doesn't
stream when you
change
get a
what I'm
chance. I'm gonna go
saying.
in the kitchen.
It's still a spoiler. It's like, wait, so because you made a game.
Hold on for a second. Sahil, hold on. Pause for a second. Check the stream.
What am I looking at the stream? I don't get it.
Just look at the stream, B. Just look at the stream. I'll be back.
Oh my god.
Okay, now continue what you're saying because it's not a spoiler.
Yeah, it is a spoiler.
How can it be a spoiler?
By your logic, if somebody made a game, everything they say about the game publicly isn't a spoiler.
No. This is for the people who doesn't even have played the game.
No, somebody asked a question and he answered it, but that doesn't make it not a spoiler.
Oh my fucking god, he even stated it on fucking Twitter.
Okay, but that doesn't change anything.
It changes because it's out there in the public.
Yeah, many developers have talked about spoilers in their games in public after the game is released.
Oh my fucking god. Like, oh my god. Guy, think about for a fucking second.
Listen, just knowing it's an alternate universe for me isn't that big of a deal. But the only reason I said shut up about spoilers is so you don't continue talking, reveal more things about the game.
I'm not gonna say anything else.
Okay, then let's just drop it. It doesn't matter.
It matters to you because you brought it to the attention.
and then I had to respond because you're talking to me.
What type of lady fight is happening right now? Girls, you're both pretty. It's okay.
Beach saying shut up because of spoilers, and I didn't say a spoiler.
Well, then that's the end of the conversation. You didn't say a spoiler. That's it. What you said was a spoiler. He's going, I don't care. You're going, you care. That's it.
No. It's the other way around, actually.
Oh. Did I get that backwards?
Yes.
Oh, shit. Well, now I'm mad.
You should be.
Yo, Sweet Home is such a good fucking manhwa. Fucking Sweet Home.
Let's see. Sohail, do you look at the community hall? I found a great picture of you, though.
All right, I'm looking at community hall. Are you talking about a Minecraft image from like half an hour ago?
Great picture.
Did you post it yet or no?
Yes.
The Minecraft thing.
Yes.
Oh, okay, I already saw that.
Yeah. Great picture. 10 out of 10. What can I use? Oh, what is?
Okay, so dog food eating fuckboy is extremely dedicated.
So like, what did he send you a video of them eating dog food or something? Like, you keep on talking about the dog food. Like, I don't understand.
I got you.
We're like, you know what, Jagan? As a protest to you taking away my lolly posting, I'm gonna eat dog food and send it to you.
That is definitely sinking the ship you're on to kill the captain.
Okay, so he'll ask for it. So this is the origin of Dog Food Boy. And Dog Food Boy, if you're listening.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, pulled barbecue rabbit sandwiches are fucking awesome. My mom made some once. I've had squirrel too. It was pretty gamey. I love squirrel hunting. I would go out back and hunt for like 6 hours at a time. Got 5 in one day one. This is some next level redneck shit. I've made steamed fried rabbit a couple of times. It's good. I wish I could have cooked up cats. The cats I killed, kind of a waste. I killed so many of them. Just had to put the bodies in the fur. What the fuck?
Jagan.
It was my property that would. It
1
was.
second.
If it was my property, that wouldn't be a problem. Especially letting dogs attack our chickens without a lethal weapon to take care of dog. No one's damn pet is trespassing through my yard. What? Where does this guy live?
What? What are you talking about?
Who knows? But
Okay. It was my property. That wouldn't be a problem.
kid's a weirdo. Anyway,
I'm gonna eat dog for breakfast. Dog food for breakfast tomorrow. Fam, stop. Take a seat. Let's just think about what you did and how to fix it.
What are you talking about? What are you reading?
He has dog food in a bowl of milk. This is disgusting. I kind of felt like puking. Could barely eat a hand. Why is he eating it? What?
Because he's a degenerate.
Could,
Why do you think these guys are?
did not taste like savory beef and chicken flavor, isn't it? It is. Why? I don't know. I felt like it. I would highly recommend not eating it. It's disgusting.
the anime community is not normal. Like, this is why I do not associate myself with these.
Yeah, this is some next level like retarded shit.
Anyway, because TriForce, I have to go. What was I? I don't understand. It was a Facebook post that I could barely read the text.
So why are you smiling?
Oh my, what?
What? Why are you smiling? I can sense you're smiling. I can hear in you talking. When you made that statement, you were smiling.
That doesn't make any sense.
Don't try to jig it. Don't try to play these mind games. Why are you smiling while you made that statement?
And I don't know what you're talking about, boy. This is foolishness. I've already said my piece regarding that situation. Hey, it's their loss.
What situation are you talking about? Since you said there was. Oh, okay. Oh, I just was wondering because, you know, she's there for you, dogs. Let me blow up the picture, make it bigger for you.
No.
She's 22.
Yeah, sounds like 22 years in jail as well.
Did you watch the video? She can do a full bend over, B. Touch her toes like it's nothing.
I do calisthenics, but I can teach someone else. That's actually a very fun activity to do. Calisthenics. Oh my god, never done this before. I'll teach you. Easy. Anyway, before I get caught up in foolishness, I really got to study before your boy ends up flipping burgers the rest of my life. So I can't be like these FGC dudes on the East Coast. I have a future. Adios.
Alright, later. Yeah, we're still $6.01 off. Okay. Akala, what's up? What are you talking about?
Under discussed and under the rebellions against slavery started in Africa, and the rebellions against slavery in Africa are probably the most under discussed and underrepresented element of the whole history. Everyone tells you that Africans collaborated, which is true. What they don't tell you about is those Africans that rebelled. And in fact, scholars estimate now that it has been studied thoroughly that the rebellions in Africa alone, of which there were hundreds, prevented perhaps 1 million people from crossing the Atlantic. Prevented perhaps 1 million people from crossing the Atlantic. Prevented perhaps 1 million people from crossing the Atlantic.
Many of the African leaders over in Africa, when they found out what was really happening to enslaved African people, when they found out that they were being taken from Africa and not being brought back, when they found out how inhumane many of the Africans were being treated, many of the African leaders fought the Europeans back, and that's a story that they never like to talk about. One person in particular was a Queen, Madam Tinubu, who was a leader in the area we now know as Nigeria. When she found out what they were doing to the Africans, she fought vehemently against the British. And she fought vehemently against the British. And she
Okay. What the hell? Oh boy. That's crazy what I'm seeing on the internet right now. See, this is why I can't. I just can't. There's a service called Side Nigga Services Incorporated. Tired of your boyfriend? Baby daddy still ain't shit? Husband have a mistress? Order a side nigga today. Includes good morning texts, unlimited booty rubs, 2 hours of venting time, smoke and drink optional, custom and kids packages available. Inbox for details. Promo code Jimmy Dean. What? What? Let me go grab a drink. Alright, let me see what's being said in the room now. Anna, where you from? What? TriForce, dance for the money. Jagan, is it really a great time? No, great. I read all that. What's going on? This girl looks like the chick I blocked on Discord a few weeks ago. Back to work, foolishness. That's the last thing said about from Jagan. This is not true. Nearly 20% of Trump's fans thinks freeing the slaves was a bad idea. That's crazy. That's probably what I need to do. I need to go see a chiropractor. What?
Nice and easy.
Are you guys watching this foolishness? Red Dead Redemption. Look at this stupidness on the stream.
Nice and easy.
My man got glassed by a random moose. That was crazy. You can hear the moose coming too. Okay. Ciao, TriForce. Milo, what's going on? How you been? Not my job. What's up? Every minute is like another desert. I'm just chilling here. I was just playing a little bit of game setup before I go to sleep. I'm gonna literally get off here in the next 30 minutes. We've made it so close to $900 tonight with $6.01 off. The hell is this? Oh. Wait a minute, what is this? Not speaking to everyone when you're walking. You can get a whooping in a black home for doing this. Oh boy.
It's a devastating loss for Truce. I don't even know if we should drink this, but 30,000 it's only right. It's the perfect bottle for the perfect. Oh. That's a devastating loss. Congrats on 30,000. I hope you have a great night.
30,000 points, Brian. Whew! Insane. 30,000 points. You remind me of myself in my prime. You know, nobody knows this, but when I played high school basketball, I was the first to reach 17 points. It was done my senior year, and it was quite the feat. So I know the feeling that you have, man. I'm proud of you. Strive for greatness, and hope to someday accomplish the things that I did. Go, Brian. Boy, you a young me.
29,999. 30,000. Ah. LeBron, you are a champion. 30,000. This is unbelievable. I admire you. You're the greatest.
30,000 points, man. Congratulations on your incredible feat. But people don't talk about this enough, LB. Expectations. For a young man like yourself to not only live up to the expectations, but shatter the expectations and then stay there all the time. Listen, man, congratulations to you. You make it look great, man. You're positive. You're great for basketball. And you know what you do? You keep them talking, dog. Every time they talk about basketball, they talk about you. Congratulations, my dude. Peace.
Hey, what's up, LeBron? I'm here at practice with the Yellow Springs Bulldogs here in Yellow Springs, Ohio. The whole state is proud of you, brother. Not only did you have the potential, you lived up to it, and you surpassed our wildest dreams, man. Keep going. We're proud of you, LeBron. Peace.
30,000 points? Do you know how hard you have to work to...
An accomplishment. You inspire us. You inspire us all.
それが貴様の本体。醜いな。エンビーという名は嫉妬という意味か。なるほど。
やだ。やめ。
嫉妬とは醜いものだな。
死にたくない。
私の視界から消え失せろ。
Yeah. That's so unnecessary. LeBron should be riding with TriForce. Only reason why LeBron's teaming up with Jackie Chan because of Trump. What? What are you even talking about? That is wild. Hmm. Alright, so we have 36 minutes remaining, right? Alright. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go into this direction. Let's go watch some news.
Well, Turkish media say Saudi Arabia transferred the dismembered body of dissident journalist Jamal Khashoggi to the Saudi consul's residence in Istanbul. Reports suggest that Saudi hitmen put Khashoggi's body parts into 5 suitcases after strangling him at the kingdom's consulate. The revelations came as reports suggest that those behind the killing of Khashoggi have close ties with Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. On Friday, Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan said the order to kill Khashoggi came from the highest levels of the Saudi government. Riyadh initially denied that he was killed inside the consulate, but later admitted that the Saudi journalist's death was a premeditated murder. Well, let's cross over to Beirut, joined by Nazia Saleh, a political commentator. Thanks so much for being with us. Well, what exactly is this going to mean? Where do you think this is leading? We have different parts of this puzzle seemingly coming together. And now we have the Turkish media saying that the body was basically cut into pieces and perhaps even buried inside the consulate itself. So now what, I guess, is the question. What do you think is going to happen?
Yeah, from the beginning, the Turkish leader said that Khashoggi was killed in the consular, in the Saudi consular in Istanbul. And the media said so, and they spread different story about it. Every day we hear a different story about what happened. First, they denied, the Saudis, consular denied that Khashoggi entered the consular space placed in from the first beginning. But later they admitted that he had a meeting and he came and his fiancée was outside. And then they spread another story, of course a liar story. They said that he left the consular, but later on, because a lot of cameras showed this liar, this big lie, so they admit again, they said that something, a fight happened.
Okay, if you're gonna keep talking like that, we're not doing this. Like you can't be saying every other word, and that's ridiculous. We can't do this.
Iran has reiterated its readiness to take part in the fight against terrorism alongside European countries. Iran's foreign ministry officials made their remarks in a meeting with Norway and Sweden ambassadors, as well as the charge d'affaires of Denmark's embassy in Tehran. Earlier, Iran strongly protested to Norway, Denmark, Sweden, and the Netherlands over the September terrorist attack in the Iranian city of Ahvaz. Foreign ministry officials rejected as unacceptable that the European countries harbored those who claimed the deadly attack. The meeting came amid a standoff between Tehran and Copenhagen over claims that Iran had tried to carry out an assassination plot on Danish soil, a charge Tehran strongly denies. Iran says the claim is part of a false flag operation by the Israeli spy agency. Political commentator Edward Corrigan told us earlier that it is in the interest of both Iran and Europe to work together and combat terrorism.
You know that Iran is legitimate and they're happy to work with most European countries, but I said there are a couple countries in Europe, Britain primarily, but also France, that are being very mischievous and are committing, false flag operations of terrorism. There was a number of times, for example, British soldiers were captured dressed as Arabs. They had a car full of munitions and stuff. They're arrested by the Basra police, which was allied to the British and the American, government-sponsored government. Yet the British sent tanks in to break them out of the Basra prison because they didn't want them to uncover what they really were doing. And the evidence is and suggestion is that they were actually setting off bombs to create conflict between the Shias and the Sunni. So you have to be very, very careful when we talk about terrorism and look at who benefits. And of course, it's in the interest of Iran and the people of Iran and the people in Europe to combat this. And we don't want rogue groups, whether they're independent or whether they're organized by the CIA and supported by them, or MI6 or even the Mossad or any other group, that this is simply not the way to interact, and we need to bring about this scourge because the dangers are horrific.
The sons of slain Saudi journalist Jamal Khashoggi have issued an appeal for the return of their father's body. In an interview with CNN, Salah and Abdullah Khashoggi said they wanted to return the body to Saudi Arabia to bury it. The journalist's sons added that without their father's body, the family is unable to grieve and deal with the emotional burden of the death. They also rejected the charges that their father was a supporter of the Muslim Brotherhood organization. The Washington Post columnist was killed after he entered the Saudi consulate in Istanbul on October the 2nd. Khashoggi was critical of the Saudi government and its de facto ruler, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Political commentator Michael Springman believes that Khashoggi's murder will reflect more and more badly on Saudi Arabia in the future.
And if they cut him up into pieces and dissolve the pieces in acid or dissolve the entire body in acid, there's nothing to send home, there's nothing to bury. And you've got a supposed government in Saudi Arabia that will not admit its mistakes, will not come clean on what it's done to the man and why. He was not really a dissident. He, in fact, supported the Saudi regime. Yet somehow he was brutally murdered in the consulate in Istanbul when he went in for routine paperwork. And you have a government that acts like a comic book caricature of a bunch of savages. And I have Arab friends who are appalled because they see this as reflecting on the rest of the Arab world. The future, I think, is going to reflect more and more badly on Saudi Arabia. They're losing their allies, they're losing their friends. And they've developed the opinion of the rest of the world is that they are not to be trusted with almost anything.
Stream. What's going on, guys?
Hello and welcome to Press TV's debate. I'm Marzieh Hashemi. Millions of people have turned out on the streets of Iran to protest against the United States and what Iranians call Washington's arrogant policies. Now, this one day before U.S. reimposition of sanctions against Iran, we will bring you more in this report.
It's the National Student Day in Iran, when people march in mass rallies nationwide on the anniversary of U.S. Embassy takeover in 1979 by a group of university students. They believed the embassy had turned into a den of espionage to overthrow the new Islamic Republic. In the capital, Tehran, protesters converged near the former U.S. Embassy building to condemn Washington's never-ending threats and sanctions.
Commander of the Islamic Revolution Guards Corps, Brigadier General Aziz Jafari, was one of the key speakers of the Sunday rally in Tehran. He had this to say to the U.S. government.
This goes to the U.S. and its strange President Trump. Never threaten Iran. We can still hear your soldiers crying because they were scared to be in Iran's Tabas. We can still hear the fears and cries of your captured naval forces in the Persian Gulf. You know full well how many of them committed suicide because of the symptoms of PTSD and other mental health problems.
This year's rallies came after the U.S. administration decided to reimpose its unilateral sanctions lifted under the 2015 nuclear deal with Iran. The demonstrators slammed Washington for the move, branding the U.S. government as the nation's #1 enemy.
We took part in the rally to give President Trump a slap in the face. The U.S. is our enemy. It cannot force us back to the negotiating table.
The U.S. has been our enemy for 40 years. It is against our revolution because the Islamic Republic helped the resistance front to defeat the US-led warmongers in Iraq, Syria, and Yemen. As our leader said, America's power is in decline and the country is much weaker today than it was 40 years ago.
The US has been the enemy of Iranian people for decades. It has now waged an economic and psychological war. The sanctions are aimed at crippling Iran's economy and progress. But we will be victorious because we are on the right side of history.
In a final declaration after the mass rallies, demonstrators once again reaffirmed their allegiance to the Islamic Republic, while condemning Washington for reinstating sanctions. They also expressed solidarity with the long-suffering people of Palestine, Yemen, and Syria. Qaman Nadiri, Press TV, Tehran.
Now, I understand that they want to report the news, and America's not like
I'd like to welcome my guests to the program out of Richmond. Frederick Peterson, Senior Congressional Defense Advisor, and out of London, Said Mohsen Abbas, journalist and commentator. Thank you both for being with us. Well, let's start this off in Richmond and Frederick. Well, millions of Iranians took to the streets to protest against U.S. policies against their country and others. Do you understand why the Iranian people feel that they must protest against Washington?
I understand that the Iranian people are flowing into the streets, induced to do so, to make a public statement in support of the government and to oppose the policy of the United States announced by Donald Trump to withdraw from, actually to renegotiate the agreement that we had with Iran. It should be noted that the United States does not consider itself an enemy of either Iran or the Iranian people. We consider ourselves to be an admirer of the Iranian culture and a potential partner with Iran in regional and cooperator in a struggle for world peace.
What is all of this then, Frederick? Sorry to interrupt you, but then what does it mean? It doesn't make sense than what you're saying. Sorry to interrupt you. How can you be an admirer of the Iranian people? Go ahead.
Yes. Yes, actually, I believe that it does make sense, and it can make dollars too, both for Iran, the economy of Iran, and the world economy, because Iran is a very large holder of oil. It is an exporter of oil in the first magnitude of countries that export oil and rely upon it, but that also makes it a regional competitor both in economy and in that natural resource with others who have similar exports available. You cannot just look at one discrete part and have it separate from the other considerations, the political considerations that have caused the difficulties within that region, and the geostrategic considerations that have competition in that region with other major world exporting petroleum countries that are potentially very dangerous. And the agreement, not a treaty, an agreement, the false instrument to have to initiate and to see through an understanding between countries. It should in fact be a treaty. Donald Trump is reaching for a treaty that meets the needs of both sides, the legitimate needs.
All right,
of
let me
both
get our other guests in on this conversation. Stay with me, Frederick. Said Mohsen, your take. I'm trying to figure out exactly where Frederick is going with this, because on the one hand, he started off with the admiration that the United States has for the Iranian people, Iranian culture, and that there's no problem, and that they do not want to punish the Iranian nation. But then at the same time, there was the JCPOA that was intact, that basically Donald Trump and the United States basically reneged on, pulled themselves out of. What does it all mean in your perspective, said Mohsen?
Well, very simply, let's get one thing straight. The withdrawal of the U.S. from the JCPOA is nothing to do with U.S. interests. It's to do with Israeli interests. The forces which have ordered Donald Trump to withdraw from the JCPOA don't really come from within the American public's point of view. They don't really know what on earth is going on most places in the world, to be honest. But let's come down to who really is calling the shots and who pulls the strings. Benjamin Netanyahu needs...
What they're talking about, I'm tired of hearing the same. Yeah. We know the U.S. pull out of JPOC, PCO, WY, XYZ, and ABCs. We know they're wrong, but like, I just hate when they keep talking about the same shit all over again. Like, do something about it, man. Come on, man. I'm tired. All right. Let me end the stream. All right, guys, thanks for joining us on this weird, wacky night. We went from Wakanda to fighting game players doing porn to League of Legends skits to then nuclear agreements between Iran and the US. This only on this YouTube channel. Only on this YouTube channel. Anyway, guys, I will check you guys tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow around 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We'll get back on our Wakanda stuff. All right, later.